The other day I received an order of Hemianthus calitricoides cuba. I wanted to use this plant for a Betta tank that I was going to build soon. But instead of building the tank as I normally do, this time I want to do a time lapse and add different elements as time progresses. The filter was already cycled, so on day 2, I added a couple of guppies to help keep the tank balanced. I'll move them to a different tank once I add the Betta, of course. These guys will help keep the tank clean, and they can actually stay here with the Betta. On day 4, I decided to add some Rotala 8 shrub to get that nice red touch. The only problem was that I planted a bunch of cuba on the background. So I'll move them to the front. In my opinion, it's much easier to plant after the tank has been filled. We will be taking the Rotalas out of this 50-gallon tank. We'll only use a few stems. That way you can see how fast they can grow. Let's hope they get this pretty in the 7-gallon tank as well. Using some rocks should be enough to create a small terrace for the background soil. I'll add some root tabs for extra nutrition. All right, let's plant these. As you can see, diatom algae started to take over. This algae type is very common in new setups. At this point, I only have 2 snails cleaning this aquarium, so I'll add a couple of odos in a few days. They love this stuff. But right now, let's plant some more rotalas. They are growing pretty slow, which is good for their coloration, but the more plants you have, the more stable the tank will be. Also, I want to plant Alternathera reinecki in a few days, so I'll make a small terrace for the soil now. I took some Anubia rhizomes from my 50-gallon tank. Let's see how well they can grow even from an empty rhizome. On day 22, I added a couple of odos, and I also cleaned the lily pipes. The carpet looks much cleaner just one day after. The new algae eaters are doing a great job. At this point, you can already see some new growth on the Anubia rhizomes. And now, our last time lapse. Today we'll be adding this guy to his new tank. He's a male Galaxy Koi Betta. But before we do that, there's a few more elements I want to add to the tank. These are Alternathera reinecki mini. I added some more soil on the back right side of the tank. That's where I'll plant them. Alright, it's time for some Hardscape. I'm putting the wood pieces together with zip ties for now. I'll probably take them off once I glue them together. The rocks will prevent the wood from floating up. for the last step, some moss on the branches will be nice. Okay, I think we're ready to put it in the tank. I had to move the light just for a few seconds for the hardscape to fit. Let's move the light back and see how it looks. What do you guys think? I think I like it. I love this wood. It's got that beautiful red color. It's time to get you out of here. And finally, the king of this castle. He's the most beautiful thing. And he kinda looks like a puppy. I think I'll name him Pup. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and leave that thumbs up. And check out this one next, I'm sure you'll enjoy.